Welcome back. In this section, we are going to discuss about core component. So that is called as a project that we are going to see here. So as concept number 11 and then 12, we are going to discuss in this section. So for that, let's go to this is a mail that I received from our student and one of the company Imaginovate. So that is in Visakhapatnam. Okay. So they asked to submit this task. So they gave the assignment to the student, and then so once if you submit this task, so they are going to hire in their organization. Okay, so that is the thing, and I downloaded those tasks here. See that this is a data set, and then assignments assignment prompts, and then so ML assignment, how to develop that assignment. So here, let's go into the ML assignment. They gave the solution questions like this: using the provided data, perform the following task to predict the rate based on the origin and then destination. So what you have to perform is data cleaning, identify and handle missing values, outliers, and any inconsistencies in the data. And also here, so we are going to see that. So also we are going to see that, yeah, correlation analysis, determine the correlations based between the variables in the data set to understand how they are so related to each other, and also identify which variables are most strongly associated with the rate based on the origin and destination. And the rate prediction, develop a predictive model like ML algorithm, use ML algorithm to predict that one, to forecast the rate based on the origin and destination, use relevant machine learning techniques and evaluate the model's performance. Please use the attached data set to work on the above problem statement. To work on this problem statement, he has given this data set. That data set is this one, and I have opened this one. See here. So if you see like this, we don't know that what exactly present inside the data. We can't even understand. So what is the difference, relation from 280 and then 281? This is the number. Okay, so we don't know that what is there inside this data. So if you see like this in the Excel, so if we know that Excel analytics, then we can work on this data directly. But our duty is to apply the machine learning algorithm. So how we are going to apply this? Okay, so for that we are using one of the platform that is called as IDE, Integrated Development Environment. I'm using Anaconda software. In that I'm using the Jupyter. So first and foremost concept that I need to import the packages, like import pandas as PD. So import pandas as PD, and after that import NumPy as NP. Then after import, so matplotlib, so matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT. Okay, these are alias names. Okay, and at this moment, if you are new to this, even if you don't know that, no worries. Why? Because whatever the things that we are using in this project, we are going to learn very effectively, elaborately, and very clearly, and also very cleanly, and with respect to very easily in our course. Okay, and after that import Cbond. So here import Cbond. So we imported all these things. Okay, see here after that import so OS, which is nothing but OS in the sense means not operating system. So after that, so to change the directory os.chdir, so we are going to change the directory, means path. So to know that, so os.get cwd, current working directory. So where I am in C users in Durga. So in this location I am, but I want to change that location, os.chdir. So what is the need of changing that location means, here I saved this file. This is rate based on origin destination given by this organization, one of the company given to our student. This CSV file format, this CSV file I saved in certain location. That location is there in the E drive and then under her name, like Shreya task. So copy that one. So here and go to the model, and I'm going to paste here. But every time I don't want to, so I want to use the double / to make it as a automatically. So change to this director. Okay. So os dot so ch dir. Okay. Changes the directory. If you use the above command, so os dot get so cwd command. Now this time the directory has been changed from C to the E drive. Okay, that is the thing. So after this, our duty is to first of all read the data. So how I am going to read that data means I'm going to create a data frame that is called as a data is equals to pd dot read so underscore CSV. So because it is in the comma separated values, and then go to the folder. So where exactly, and then so here select it, and then copy that name. Okay, copy that name and paste here, and then dot CSV. That is the format of it. And after that, I'm going to use the data dot head command. Head is going to give the top 5 values. Now you see that we load that one. So here it is having ID, origin zip, destination zip, equipment type, origin city, origin state, destination state, rate, duration, and also target rate, average rate, maximum rate, miles, fuel surcharges, created user ID, created at case date, updated at updated user ID. These are the attributes. Factors are attributes. Okay. So these many attributes are there. But so here I want to know the shape of that data. Shape in the sense means how much amount of variables that are present. Like 1947 by 20 means 1947 records are there. After that, 20 attributes. These attributes are how many? 20 attributes are there. Okay. And also I want to know that column names. So print data dot column. See here. So it is giving all these factor names in the list object. ID, origin zip, destination zip, all this in the particular format. Okay. And after that, I want to know that whether duplicate data is repeated or not. What do you mean by duplicate data? Means, for example, if you take a record of a person, like entry, so entry of one person, it is repeated 2 times means that is called as a duplicate. For example, see here ID, and then so like something like x1, so x2, and then x3, something like that. One, and here so and so value is there, like something called as a 20, and here it is 30, and here it is something called as Hyderabad, the place. And here the ID again is same, and the value is 20, and the 30, and then Hyderabad is there. And here name of the person is there, something called as Prasad is there, and here it is a Prasad. So this is called as a duplicate. So duplicate, whether any data point has been record, we call this as a complete record. Is this record duplicate or not? Means yes, it is a duplicate record because so it is repeated 2 times. So not required in our analysis purpose. So we are going to completely remove that one from our uh, analysis purpose. For that, we are using so data dot duplicated dot sum. So duplicated dot sum. These are commands. Pandas commands. It is giving 0. So when it gives that 0, it means that there are no so duplicate values that are present. Okay. So that is the meaning of it. And after that, I would like to know complete information about the data. So for that, I'm using data.info, which gives, see here. So class is pandas.core frame.data frame. Range is from 1947 entries or records 0 to 1946 because Python is 0 based index, so that 0 is also counted. And data columns total 20 are there, and column name, and then non-null count, and then data type. Okay. So what do you mean by non-null? Means 1947 non-null means all are filled. Non-null. How many non-null? Means null in the sense means empty. So 1947 non-null means all are filled. So here the data type is, when in our course we are going to learn Python. So there we are going to study about different types of data types like integer, float, string, and also complex, bool, object. All these things we are going to study. Here integer, float is there, and object. Object means category. Category means string type data. Okay. And see here, here created user ID is having 0 non-null means 0 non-null in the sense means like all are empty. All are empty. So here updated user is ID has having 0 non-null means all are empty data is present. So we in our data, if we find any attribute with 0 filling, we are going to remove that. Straight away, we are going to remove that one. So in our course concepts, we are going to learn about it. So data dot. So is NA. I want to know about null values are there or not. Null values is NA dot sum. After that, so sort. So we know that sort underscore values like ascending order or descending order, we are going to print. So ascending. So ascending is equals to false means in the descending order, it is going to print. See here, created. So updated user ID. So you see that updated user ID is having a 0. And also created user ID is also having 0 field. Means 1947 missing values. Null values are there. And updated at is having 10. Rate source is having 3. Average rate is nothing but 2. Target rate is nothing but 2. Duration is 2. And the max rate is having only one missing value is there. But we need to look at the data if any attribute is having all the values are filled with 0 or not. If all the values are filled with 0, then we are going to consider that as a null value, like missing data, complete missing data only. When you come to the fuel surcharge, here we can see the top 5 are zeros. But sir, I want to know that all the values of fuel surcharge are filled or not. Then how we are going to learn means, so data dot select the fuel surcharge attribute. So this fuel surcharge attribute, copy it, and I'm going to paste here dot. So value underscore counts. If it gives the values here, see that 0 1947 means all 1947 records are having only one value, that is 0. Means it is also a completely so null object. So completely null series object. So that we need to remove that one also. So how I'm going to remove? I'm going to remove straight away some of the attributes, but you don't know that why I am removing at this moment. So need to wait for your complete analysis. Okay, ID I'm going to remove, and after that, so fuel surcharge I'm going to remove, and after that, so what are the remaining means updated something called as here. So yeah, updated user ID, created user ID. These are not required because completely data has been missed. If some data has missed means we can fill that data. How we are going to fill that one means that is called as a data imputation techniques. Okay. So data imputation, created user ID and all these things. After that, we are going to use access is equals to 1, comma, in place is equals to true. So what do you mean by this? Okay. Axis is equals to 1 means what? Axis is equals to 1 means column wise. Remove all these attributes column wise. In place is equals to true means from their places only. Okay, from their places only. If I give like this, then it won't get any. So like miss like zigzag of these attributes. Okay, that is the thing. See that. So I removed these things. Now, if you see that data dot shaped. So data dot shape means see here. Data dot shape is having 1947 records and then 16 attributes. Okay, rows and then columns. Columns are nothing but attributes. Rows are nothing but called as records. Okay. Previously, when during the starting we have 20, now we are having 60 means 4 we have removed. ID, fuel surcharge, updated user ID, created user ID. But in upcoming, we are going to remove few more also. So how we are going to remove all those also we are going to see. Now, our duty is to so fill the missing data. So here, if we again come here and then execute it, now you see that. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 different attributes are having the missing data. I want to fill that missing data. Sir, here, so to fill that missing data, I'm going to write one of the uh, iterator. This iterator is going to fill automatically. Okay, means I'm going to I'm going to collect all these things, attributes into the columns, into the column, which is equals to data dot columns. If I take like this, so here, these columns are going to place inside these columns. It's okay, fine. But I want to check that this column, whether it is belongs to the data type. So I want to check their data type, whether it is belongs to the integer or float, whether it is belongs to the object. Object means what? I said category. Category means string data. So category or string data. If it is belongs to the object or category, I want to fill the missing value. Fill missing value. So fill missing value using mode. And if it is a integer or float, fill the missing value using the mean. That's it. Okay. So why we are using the mode for this and why we are using mean for this, we will see that in the course. Okay, during the course. Now, so I want to write that where call is equals to so data dot so columns. Okay. So here after that, so I'm writing the loop for I. So in call, what is the meaning of it? Means it will go to the each and every column if, so data of I, so dot is NA, so dot sum. So I want to find the missing values of all these things. If not equals to, so if they are not equals to the 0, means all are filled values. If there are no filled values, then it will enter into this. If data of I, again I want to check that dot D type. So because see here, remaining all these things, these are not having any missing data. Only for these are missing data. That's why we have written this statement. If data of I dot is NA dot sum, so not equals to the 0, then if data of I dot D type, so data type is not equals to object, not equals to the object. If it is not equals to the object means what? Then we need to calculate that it is a integer float object. So that we need to calculate the mean. So data I of that mean. So if you calculate that mean, after calculating that one, so here data of I in the sense means particular column, which is equals to data of I. So dot, so here, so fill NA with respect to the mean value. So we are going to fill that with respect to the mean value. And after that, else. Okay. If it is not an, if it is an object, then we are going to use the mode is equals to, so here str. So we are going to apply the string on top of it. Why we are applying the string? So we are going to see in the course section. So here mode, we are calculating the mode. After that, so let's take that, fill that missing data in the particular, so object of that, so attribute data of I is equals to data of I dot as type of, so here str, so dot transform. So we are going to use the transform, and then inside it we are going to use the lambda function where x colon x dot replace, so replace, so here nan, so null values with respect to the mode. So we are going to use that. So replace nan with respect to the null values with respect to the mode. So I executed it, it executed. Now I will go here and I will execute it. Now you see that 0. So previously we have missing data, but we don't have any missing data. Okay. Go to this statements. Data cleaning, identify and then missing values, outliers, and then any inconsistency in the data. So up to here we did identify and handling the missing values. So data imputation technique we apply, but outlier capping we have to apply. So outlier capping, to apply the outlier capping, there are n number of concepts are there, but here I am going to use box plot. With the help of box plot, I am going to identify the outliers. Okay, so after identifying the outliers, in real time we are going to cap that outliers. Cap means capturing that outliers. Okay, filtering that outliers. But here I'm not going to show that filtering outliers. But in the regular course, we are going to see that how to cap that also. Okay. So where plot dot figure and then fig size is equals to me setting the figure size, which is comma 8, and then after that, so data dot box plot, where columns, so is equals to, here I'm going to use only certain columns. So that is called as the target rate, because rate is the, and inside it target rate is our target variable. Okay. So after that, so I'm going to take, so here average rate, so max rate or average rate. So copy this one. I'm going to paste here caps rate and then comma. So here average rate. So here it is. So average rate, and then let's execute it. If I execute and then plot dot show, so it is going to show us. So this box plot here, I'm getting an error. Okay, unexpected keyword called columns. Okay, box plot dot column. See here, and Python is a case sensitive. So if you add a letter, so before or after in the middle, then it will give an error. So to solve that one, so here see that column is equals to target rate, max rate, and then average rate. So here this is a box plot. So I won't explain at this moment what box plot is, but what are the outliers means these are the outliers above 4,000. All are outliers. These many outliers are there, but in real time we are going to cap that outliers. Whether capping is important or not, also is concept is there. We are going to see that one in the real time case. Okay, and after that he asked us to go for another concept that is called as the correlation concept. So in that, see here, we completed this one, outliers, and any inconsistency in the data, we remove that one. Correlation analysis. He asked to find the relation between the variables. So what do you mean by relation between the variables means? Here we are seeing 16 attributes, right? So actually we are having 20, but we removed 4 of them. So 20, 16 attributes. In 16 attributes, we are finding the relation between one by one. Like for example, if you take x1, x2, so x3 and so on, x16. What is the relation between x1 versus x2, x1 versus x3, x1 versus x4, and x1 versus x6, and x2 and then x3? This kind of relation we are going to find. This relation we are going to find with the help of heat map. Okay, that is called as a multicollinearity. Okay, for that we are going to write color map is equals to, so plot dot cm dot, so vary this. Okay, and after that plot dot, so figure, inside it fig size. Okay, figure size, which is equals to, so we are going to set 8, 8 I am setting. Okay, after that plot that title, so where, so title name I am going to here choose as a correlation. So correlation, finding the relation between the variables. So correlation, and then after that, so y is equals to, so where the title should represent means 1.05. Why I am selecting 1.05, and then size, on which size the title correlation should represent means size is nothing but 15. And after that, SNS dot heat map. So what heat map means, we will study that one also. So data dot for. So we need to provide the first one as a data, and after that, so we are going to provide the line width. So line width is equals to, so here 0.1 line width, and after that V max means vertical maximum is equals to 1.0, that is called as 1.0, and after that square is equals to, so true. So sir, am I how to remember all these things means? No, no need to remember. Where C map is equals to, so color map. Okay, and after that, so here line color, so line color which is equals to, so here I am selecting the line color as a white. Okay, and after that, so here anode is equals to true. These are called as parameters. We call them as a parameters. Okay, so let's execute it. Getting again name SNS is not defined. See here, so during the import cborn as SNS, this is important. So here I imported like SNS, and then now you see that it is going to draw that correlation. So this title came above after 1.5. Okay, and the size is 15, like text size. Okay, and here SNS dot data.car means it giving the relation between the each and every variable. See that this is the this axis origin zip, and then origin zip. Always self is 1. If you see the diagonal values are always 1. Why? Because origin zip versus origin zip, the relation is always 1. You versus you, me versus me is always 1. Destination zip and origin is having 0.36. Again, here you will see the positive values, negative values, positive small values, positive high values, negative small values, negative high values. So which values are important? Again, we are going to see that in our course. Okay. Here line width is nothing but this one, 0.1. And then line color is white color. I have chosen. And here anode is equals to true means representing this correlation values on top of it. Okay. Square is equals to true. This box is nothing but square. Yes, I selected as a square. And Vmax means vertical value is nothing but 1. And Cmap means color maps means, so from lowest to the highest, from positive or negative values to the highest positive, it will give the different colors. Okay, so that is about it. Actually, we need to write about a few lines of statements regarding this one. So which attributes are important, which attributes are not important. But here, so I can't discuss those. Once if we go into the course, we are going to see that. So can we correlation? So here matrix. I want to print these values uh, without diagram means cow. So data.cow. And after that, so use the print statement here. So this is called as a correlation. So matrix. And after that, so here, comma. So call that. So correlation. So matrix, correlation, matrix. So we'll see that which one gives the beautiness. See here. So the relation between. So origin zip and origin zip is 1, and then destination. So if you print like this, it is not much visible, like beautiness is not there. So here, that's why we are drawing the graph with the plot. We are understanding the relation very easily and also effectively also. Okay. And here, so after that, so I would like to know about again data.info. So what is the meaning of it? So why we are again checking this? Because we are having object is there. Okay. And also that I need to remove some of the attributes again. So I want to remove some more attributes from here. So what are those attributes I want to remove? Again here means, let's see that. For that, so data dot head. So use data dot head and then execute it. See here, origin zip, destination zip. These are numerical values. And again, these are not important for me. Equipment type, I will go through it. Origin city, origin state, city, destination state. So rate source, again, I will go it. And then duration, target rate, average rate, max rate, miles, created at, cage at, updated at. Okay. So here, there is one concept is there, but I'm not going to discuss that one. So straight away, I'm going to drop that to some of the attributes because so I know that which attributes are important, which attributes are not important. So those attributes only I'm going to keep and remaining attributes I'm going to drop means removing from our so concept. So here, so origin zip, so destination zip. So why origin zip, destination zip are not important. So after that one, so we are going to remove this created at, so updated at, cage at, so created at. So after this one, so cage at, cage date. So after that, so here, and then updated at. So these things are not required for my analysis purpose. Okay. So after this, so here comma, so axis is equals to 1, in place is equals to so 2. So in place is equals to true. So these are the things I remove. Okay, I removed all these things. Okay, again I want to check that information. So data dot so info. So which gives that, see here, I have this time only 11 columns are there, and inside it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 objects are there. Means string data is there. Must and should to understand to apply the any machine learning model, we need to convert every data into the numerical format, but it is in the so string format. So we need to reconvert it to the numerical format. How we are going to convert it to the numerical format? For that, before that, we need to study about it. Data dot. So here origin city. So origin city. So dot. So value underscore counts. Value underscore counts. So it will gives that as Alsip, Center Grove, Chicago, Laredo, and Baltimore. So here, New Albany, all like that, different types of total length is 218. Different origin cities are there. But I need to convert them into the numerical. If I use mapping, I need to go for 218 different types of names. So instead of that, I'm going to use so one concept that is called as a factorize method. So with the help of that factorize method, I'm going to convert all this category data into again numerical data. So here, so there are different ways are there to convert category data into the numerical data. But first of all, I'm going to use this concept. So data of again, so origin city, so which is equals to so data of say something called as origin city. So sorry, so need to apply the factorize. So PD dot. So here factorize. So factorize inside it. So data of so up now origin city. So after that, so I want to give as a 0, starting from the 0. So let's see that. Now, if you apply this one, so it is having so different numerical values. See that here, previously we have the origin city names. Now it has zeros to 9 and then total 194. So like different types of numbers has been assigned. In the same manner, I want to copy this complete command, and then I want to apply for the origin state also. Okay. So here, so origin state. Actually, I need to look at each and every point of this attribute, but this is not our regular training session. So just only practical session discussing about it. Origin state. So I changed the origin state also. And now, so what is the next object that I am having? And then, so destination city and then destination state. So destination So destination city, and the next one is destination state. So here, see that. So here, see that why got error means because of the space. Now you see that. So it is completed, and copy this destination city, and in the place of city, just so here, okay. So again, there is a mistake is there. No, okay, because here I applied some space. If I apply that space, let's see what will happen if I apply some space. Okay, so here destination city again. So here destination city. So here I need to take that destination state. So similarly here also destination. So state. So this is pre-processing. So I completed it. So after that is TT and state, and then rate source is the final one. So here I want to copy this one, and then I need to apply here itself. Okay. So let's paste it, and here take that rate source because it is also an object. So here remove that space. So replace that one with respect to the rate source. While doing this, remember, so don't give the space. If you give the space again, so see that what will happen, data dot info. Previously we have 11 attributes, right? This time we are having a 12 attributes. See here, destination city and then destination city. Two times is there. So why we got like that? Because for this, we are having some space is there. So I need to remove that one. So again, how I am going to remove means, so data dot drop. So inside it, I'm going to take that this command. So which is nothing but called as a drop command, list object. I'm going to take, and here destination city. So this destination city, copy it and then paste, and having some space here is there, right? Comma. So in place is equals to, so sorry, access is equals to 1. So comma in place is equals to 2. So these parameters we can give in any order, so not in a proper order. So this is my mistake, so that I removed it, and now you see that. So this time I am having only level. So destination city is there. So normal destination city. This is a destination city with respect to space. Because of my mistake, I created that. Okay. So that is the thing. Once after doing all these things, now you see that in this, everything is in the numerical format. So once after that, I'm going to divide the data into the two formats. One is called as X and Y. Okay. So data dot, okay. So target rate. So this is the my target variable. So you don't know about exactly what exactly target variable at this moment, but dot values, and after that print that y. See that this is an array format. Dot values means convert it into the array format, and in these values like y is equals to numpy dot log. So I'm going to apply the logarithms on top of this y, and then let's print this y. Now you see that, so 1067.06 value converted into the logarithms after applying 6.97. The size has been reduced. This is called as normalization. Okay, so that is one concept in the Python, so that we are going to use. So normalization, so which is in this format. Okay. So after that, so we are going to remove this target variable from our source, and we are going to apply. So we are going to take the X data. So what do you mean by X, and what is meant by Y? So you may don't know at this moment. Okay. Sorry. Give me a second. Now where, so data dot drop. So we are going to drop that target rate. So target rate. After that, so axis is equals to 1. So in place equals to 4. Because we selected it into the y. So y we selected into the y, and y we are going to select that into the x data dot values remaining, and then print that x. So here see that remaining values. Okay, but here so I need to standardize these values. So for that I'm using the scaling. So from sklearn dot, so here so standard, so standard scalar. So from sklearn dot pre-processing. So pre-processing. So import. So standard. So here scalar LGR. So remember SCA LGR. So because scalar means SCA LGR also we are going to take, but that doesn't work. So scalar is equals to, so creating an object. So like a standard scalar. So after this, so we are going to fit the data. So why we need to fit the data, all these things we will learn in our course, where x is equals to, so scalar, so scalar dot transform. So transform, so we are going to use that transform that x, and after that call that x. Now you see that no module named scalar. So no module named scalar dot pre-processing. So here p is the small letter. Now you see that. So before normalization, after normalization, applying the standard scaling. Okay. So now this is the thing. Now I need to so divide the data in the 80:20 format. So for that I need to import from sklearn. So sklearn dot model selection. Model selection. So import. So train test split. Train test split. Okay. So after that, so here x train, comma, x test, comma, so y train, so y test, so which is equals to, so train test split. Inside it we are going to pass x, y, comma, test size. So test size is equals to, so 0.2, which is nothing but 20% test size. And then so random state, so random state, so random state is equals to 0, some numerical value I am passing it. And after that, so print here, I would like to know the shape of all these values. So xtrain dot shape, and then xtest dot, so here shape, so dot shape, so ytest dot shape. Okay, so these are all the things. So let's execute it. See here, we did the division of it. Okay, so train case and then test case division. So after this, now I want to apply the machine learning model. Okay, which machine learning model that I need to apply means I'm choosing linear regression. Okay, so from sklearn dot linear model. So linear model, import linear regression. So linear regression. So why I am choosing linear regression? Why not different other algorithms? Means so there is a concept behind it. So we will study in the course only. So where LR is equals to linear, so regression. And after that, so we are not taking any parameters inside of it. So LR dot fit. Okay. So here we need to fit the model. So that is called as a train. And after that, so x train and then y train. Okay. X train and then y train. So we need to fit the model. After fitting this model, so we need to test the score. So LR dot score. So here again, so x train, comma, so y train. Okay. So y train. This score is 90%. Look at this. So LR dot score and final score, that is called as x test, comma, so y test. This is 89.9, almost near to the 90%. Means my model is working well for this model 90%. Okay. So this is the assignment solution that he asked. So here correlation analysis we did. So finding the relation between the variables and how they are means we need to write the statements which variables are strongly related, which variables are not strongly related. But here we are not writing that kind of statements. Okay. After that, rate prediction. Develop a predictive model to forecast the rate based on the origin and destination. Use relevant machine learning techniques and evaluate the model performance. So machine learning technique. So which machine learning technique we used here means linear regression. Okay. And model performance means this is called accuracy of the model for the train and then test. Okay. So after this, we are we are going to apply further concepts like finding the error rate, but we are not doing that one here. Okay, this is ML case, and we have also another case is there that is called as a prompt engineering case. So that prompt engineering case we are going to see that this is the assignment for the prompt. Okay, so this is the assignment. So for the prompt engineering. So in this prompt engineering, he asked to write a effective prompt. Okay, see here. So write a prompt to get the patient information and invoice number and total amount from the below text. Note, the prompt should work for all given text. Patient information, like we need to extract patient name, patient street, patient city, patient state, patient zip code, patient phone number. The output of the format should be in the JSON structure. So he mentioned it. And this is the text one. And then see here, what is the length of this text? See, this much length is there. Medical billing invoice, patient information. We need to read each and everything. So instead of time wasting, we are going to write one prompt effectively. Okay. This prompt we are going to write with respect to the one of the LLM model. So this LLM model comes under GenAI, Generative AI, and we are using that LLM model, large language model, that is called as a Llama. So 3 point something 2, and then 13 billion parameters, I think. And by using this Llama model, we are going to write a prompt. So again, so here after writing this prompt, we are going to extract the content or information. So in the JSON format, let's see that. So how I am going to write this prompt, and then so let's go to here, and this is the he gave the link. So to use the Llama to 13B chart. So why we are using Hugging Face? So I'm using Hugging Face model because I have an account in the Hugging Face. So this is a Llama 2 13B chart. So this page demonstrates a model by Meta Llama 2 model with 13 billion parameters fine-tuned for chart instructions. Feel free to play with it or duplicate to run generations without a queue. Okay. So this is about the thing. So this is one of the transformer model. So we will learn this what exactly Llama model, how it is going to work, everything in it. Now I'm going here, and after under the text, this text I'm going to write here prompt is equals to. So prompt is equals to. So here I'm going to write. So inside this four like 3 quotes, as you are fully trained. So fully trained extraction bot. So extraction bot. Okay. So train extraction bot. Your task. Your task is to extract. So to extract the information. So extract the information from the above text. From the above text. Okay. So from the above text. Okay. After that, so you should extract what it has to extract. You should extract. So you should extract. So he gave some information, right? So what are these? So patient name, street, city, state, zip code, and phone number. Okay. So patient, first one is patient name. After that, so patient, street, then patient. What is the next one? Patient, street, patient, city. Okay. So something called as the patient city. After that, patient state. Okay. So after this, patient state. So the next one is patient zip code. So here zip code. Okay. So after that one, patient phone number. So patient. So phone number. And after that, so invoice number. So invoice number. Okay. So phone number. I'm expecting the invoice also. I'm writing extra. So see that. So patient invoice number. Okay. And also total amount. So extra. So total amount, how much he has. Okay. After that, if any of the details, if any of the details were not found, assign some space. Okay. Some space. And then full stop. Here, the output should be in should be in so JSON format. Output should be in the JSON format. That's it. So this is the prompt. But so how to apply that? Okay. So here, copy from here. So text one onwards, and then till to this. Okay. Copy it. And then so here where I'm using in the Hugging Face model. So here I'm going to give here, and then so here just give an enter. So here see that it is working on the model. So model going for the pre-processing. So some kind of like a tuning is going to happen here. And then so out of 36.6 seconds, 15 seconds processing completed. So here see that patient name is Kamba Harish, patient street is 11 Rosewood Drive, and the patient city is Collingwood, and the patient state is New York, patient zip code is 33, something invoice number, and then total amount which was happened. Here, how I extracted each piece of information, patient name, and then every important concept that it is giving in the JSON format. Okay, so we can download this in the form of JSON format also. In the JSON format also we can download it. Okay, that is the thing. Sir, can I use the same concept here? I use the Hugging Face model, right? Can I use the same project in the this one? So here, let's say that inside this chart GPT. So paste here. Okay. So I'm going to paste here, and then I'm asking chart GPT to extract the information. See that chart GPT without any training, without any taking time, at least 36 seconds time taken by the Hugging Face model, that is Llama model designed by this Meta. Okay, it takes 36 seconds to give the response, but this chart GPT giving within the less amount of time, less than that time it is giving. How fast it is. Even we can use this one. Like I want to show you that. So story, Pushpa story. So here, so complete Pushpa story. So complete Pushpa story. So here see that it is generating that. So something like information. So something in the so Pushpa story in English. See that this is the information, right? He has given. This is a small text. Okay, go to the text and then here. So go to here and then save it and then write the prompt. So previously we have written the prompt, right? And then I'm going to copy the same prompt. Okay. So here I'm copying it, the prompt. Then so come here, and then you are as you are fully trained extraction bot, your task is to extract the information from the above text is common. You should extract. Okay. So up to here, amount, total amount I'm removing. You should extract important characters. Important characters. Characters. Only important characters. If any of the details were not found, assign some space and then print it in the JSON format. So copy this one. and then go for here. So Pushpa, so like this one, chart GPT. So here, so provide here the information and then enter. So here see that important characters Pushpa role was played by the Allu Arjun, Rashmika Mandana, Fahad Fasil, Jagadish, Pratap Bandari, Sunil, and then Ajay Ghosh. And here we take this type of text, but actually Pushpa Raju is belongs to Allu Arjun, and the name of Rasmika Mandana in the movie is different, and Fahad Fasil name is also something called as Shekawat. So Shekawat rolled by Fahad Fasil. Based on the input text we provided, this chart GPT is giving in the form of JSON format. Okay, so this is about something called as a practical that we discussed about two concepts. One is related to the machine learning, so machine learning project, and another one is GenAI LLM prompt. Okay. So in our course, we are going to learn all these concepts. Okay, one by one. Okay. So if you once submit this task, see whoever is there, she is working as a prompt engineer in Imaginovate in Vizag city. So actually, she is from Vizag. So and she is our student, so who took the training. After the training, she got this assignment and then she submitted that assignment to me. So I gave the instructions how to solve that one. After giving the instructions, she solved it in within a half day. And before submitting that to the company, she just for revision purpose, she sent to me. And then I gone through the complete what she did, and she did very effectively. And then I said okay to her, and she submitted and she got that job. So after this one only, they conducted the technical round. During the technical round, they asked some of the basics of this machine learning and prompt engineering and LLM models. After that, she joined as a data science, that is a prompt engineer in that company. Okay, so this is how we are going to expect so students to solve the tasks on their own. Okay, so that's it. So for any queries, we will take a session. For queries, we will take a session. For queries, so I can take session. So for doubts clarification session. So doubts clarification session. I can conduct a doubts clarification session for you. Okay. So that's it, guys.